When I was 12 years old, my dad and me got a morning paper out with the Herald Mail. We would deliver papers 7 days a week, and that really got my work ethic going. We also offered a Crumpy's donut delivery on Sundays, so they would fill out an order form on Friday, and then we'd bring them Crumpy's donuts on Sundays, and that led to a lot of extra tips. So I found that if you provide an extra service and you go over the top for your clients and the folks in the community you're serving, that you can earn some extra money doing so. And my dad was a big part of where I am today and what I'm doing today. I think my entrepreneurial spirit and my passion for helping others have really molded me into the person I am now. I was born and raised in Washington County. I went away to school at Shippensburg for a little bit, which is, it's really just 30 minutes away. But I came back, I wanted to give back to the community. I started working for that nonprofit Turning Point, and it helped me see the need out there to help folks that may be less fortunate or maybe going through some type of challenge, and ultimately led me to where I'm at now, helping folks in the county that need help managing their finances, that don't understand their investments and need someone to walk them through it, that need someone to be there for their family when something happens to them that they can trust. Everyone's experiencing some type of hardship, some type of challenge in their life at some point. So I think it's important that we lead with empathy and curiosity about what they're going through in their life. And I also think that we need to make it known that folks and their opinions are valued and appreciated. And at the end of the day, just be kind to one another. It's no surprise there's a lot of great financial advisors in the county. A lot of them have been doing it for a really long time, and a lot of them have taught me a lot already in my career. I think what stands out for me is that I'm so passionate about giving back to the community, helping clients achieve their goals, and really nothing makes me happier than seeing my clients retire successfully and be able to play golf or spend time with their grandkids and do the things that they save their money for. If I were named Young Professional of the Year, first of all, I'd be blown away. This has all come as a surprise to me. I know I've been working hard and all those things, but it would just be validating that all the doors I've knocked on, all the people I've interacted with, all the things that I've done to give back to the community have been appreciated and ultimately worth it. But honestly, I'm just excited to be here alongside these other great finalists who have done a lot for our community as well.
My background goes all the way back to 2008. That's when I kind of started working in the music field. I had previously worked for another music store in town, and at the same time I was studying for sociology downtown. And when I got my degree, I started working for the Arc of Washington County, and I started working for the Boys Foundation's juvenile home there, and became a caseworker, and then I took over the day program there. And in the meantime, I was balancing another full-time job teaching 35 students out of my own private drum studio with my good friend Anthony Sloan. So when he had brought the business plan to me for this location and this concept, and asked if we wanted to be partners and work on building it up together, I couldn't say no, and I went ahead and took the leap. And since then, it's been a great journey. I've made a ton of local community contacts, friends with a lot of other business owners, and just happy to be able to provide a great service to the community and the youth around here, and help with the music programs. I've been a part of this community forever, born and raised, and I am not someone that wants to get out of this community. You hear that so much sometimes from your high school friends. You see it online or on social media. People talking about, oh, I want to get out of here, I want to get out of here. There's so much more. And I've been out of here, and I always want to come back. I love it here. I'll be here forever, and I want to be here to support the community that I'm in. I am most proud of the company that we've built as a team. It's been very difficult to navigate growing a brand new business over an unprecedented pandemic. Nobody knew what was going on. None of us did at the time of us building out the company. And when we opened up, we were just met halfway, with the community, and just grateful that we're in this position. I think that alone is a huge feat, being able to grow a business during something that none of us are used to. It's been very hard to navigate. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of everybody involved in the project. If I were to become the Young Professional of the Year, it would be really special. I think it would mean a lot to me because I've been here all my life, and it would just validate that I'm doing something right to help out the community.
Many of you know me as the Sprint guy and the store manager here in Washington County for the Sprint stores. Last year, the T-Mobile entity purchased Sprint and purchased that from my parent company, Schutte. When that happened, I transitioned into our Glow Fiber sales. So we provide dedicated fiber sales here in Washington County and through all of Central Penn and Frederick, to be honest with you. We started on the Sprint side and we wanted to get engaged. We wanted to really push our brand and really show the community that we are not just here to sell cell phone service, we are here to be partners with everyone. So in the new role, and we just took that and just continued it. So you'll find me looking for new opportunities to work with teens, to work with the elderly. I just did a presentation for the Women's Club this year. So we're constantly trying to expand upon how we can engage and better work with our community where we work, live, and play. So currently we're sitting in the Washington County Library, the Fletcher branch here in downtown Hagerstown. I am the president of the Board of Trustees. It's been an interesting journey to get here. I am one of the younger presidents in the area, and people often look at me and say, why do you have such a vested interest here? I can remember as a kid coming to the downtown branch before it was remodeled with my parents and my mother and running through the shelves and getting my books. But I've always had this interest in how the library system can work with the community and how the community can work with the library system. We made a huge point to get out to the other branches in Boonesboro and Smithsburg and Williamsport and Hancock, just to see how they operate, what they need, and what those individual communities need from their libraries and how we can push that back. If there is a community need and I have the time, I am there to do it. I am there to give it. And I think that's a very important measure that's helped separate me from my competitors, those that are in my craft and field that I see on the day-to-day that I need to distinguish myself from. And I know I'm very lucky. I have a wonderful wife that doesn't complain when I'm getting home at 9 o'clock or doesn't see me but twice a week. I don't have any kids yet. So it makes it easy for me to just get out and do and try to establish as much of a community presence as I can, as quickly as I can, and as long as I can. I think most of us as kids, right, if you grew up in the county, and I think this is true with most hometowns, you couldn't wait to get out. You wanted to go to New York, you wanted to go cross country to California, become a movie star, sports athlete, yada. But there's a good group of us that came back, right, and that wanted to come back, are happy to be here. I think it's because we see how far Washington County and Hagerstown really has come and the growth potential that we see for the future. And I think in this day and age, specifically with COVID and the restrictions and things that we're moving through and navigating through on a daily, that ability to just offer up a helping hand, I think, is the most important thing. And if I were to win Young Professional of the Year, I think it would be some small validation in the fact that you don't have to be the smartest, you don't have to be the best looking, even though I probably am. You don't have to be the richest. It's just a willingness to give back and make sure that you had a vested interest in the community is the goal and prize. Paul Fry, President and CEO of the Washington County Chamber of Commerce. We're pleased to have such a wonderful young professional represent this award. But let's see what Donna thinks. Oh, we love Stephen. Jamie, get that camera out of my face. Tim Luperspeck, Community Foundation. Stephen gave me a kidney. Don't know where it came from, didn't need one, but he gave me a kidney. Mayor Emily Keller, Stephen helped me realize that the Dallas Cowboys are the best team in the NFC East. Go Cowboys.